for us in the financial financial market or investing as a habit, if I have to look at this, compounding effect works in every aspect of life. And while you are mentioning about your compounding effect when it has come after your 1900 books and having 1966 books you have read, maybe 2000 book maybe coming very soon, that way. And can you guide the audience today? I mean, this I know you also spoke somewhere about the compounding effect book, which I read about in the booklet, and which I heard rather in the booklet, and how this compounding of reading and compounding on the investment side can match together. It's a what is a commonality?
Yeah, 100%. I must say you make better summary than me. The way you have summarized my book in just 2 minutes, fantastic.
Thank you so much.
You should join Booklet to make summary. Well, we all know the power of compounding. Unfortunately, it is slow, it is in the long run, and it is invisible. So I'll give you an analogy for both the cases, for reading and investment, which I learned from a book called Kaizen, The Spirit of Kaizen. Uh, he gave an example of workout. Okay. Now, for example, you are going to the gym for the first time. Okay. You exercise today. It is very uncomfortable. First day in the gym. ठीक से आता नहीं है. You don't know how to hold the dumbbells. The coach is shouting at you, do it correctly. And somehow you complete your workout with a sense of dissatisfaction. Okay. And now showing up on the second day, in spite of having this sense of being amateur, right? That I did not achieve much yesterday, but then showing up again on the treadmill on the next day is nothing but grit. And that grit will, give you the effect of the second day. Now, if we don't show up on the second day, we lose on two ends. There are two disadvantages if we don't show up on the treadmill on the second day, if we have worked out on the first day. First, you're not going to improve your skill, obviously. Second, it nullifies your effort you put on the first day. You go back to zero. And that's where compounding effect starts playing in the long run. So it's same that I'm exercising since 2 years. Now, if I exercise and my friend who is coming for the first time, we both do the same workout for 1 hour, same, I'll be burning much more calories than him. I'll be extracting much more benefits from the same workout than him, because I've been gaining all the benefits that I've done from my previous workouts. But wo dikhta nahi hai, that is not visible. I know that I'll be burning more calories even after the workout. He will not. But he will be in my place after 2 years. Right? And that's the power of compounding effect. But unfortunately, it is slow in the long run and invisible.
Fantastic. That is the power of delayed gratification for every one of us. And you put it very rightly that day two you are not coming, then your day one is wasted. And Indian context, in Indian culture or Indian ethos, it has been always said, don't have this Dvitiya Vignam, they call, when you start on the day one, day two you need to follow, then it's a purposeless. I think you put it very rightly. And taking a clue from your 7 habits of highly effective readers. And and you also spoke many a times about, I mean, on the Steve Jobs, and even your summary on the 7 habits of highly successful people. I mean, if I can look at, since here we have many of them are our financial advisors and their investors, and if we ought to if you ought to extrapolate this for the investing as a habit, I mean, it's a but it will be little opposite for what you said. When I said don't take reading too seriously, probably here I need to take investment, may not be seriously, but investment as a purpose. I think maybe your second habit comes first. Fill in the time pockets. You need to fill in that goals. Then how you relate these two?
Could you elaborate the question?
Yeah, it's like you spoke about 7 habits of highly effective people. Off from the Steve Jobs, when you start your book, initial words, which is what you learned and which is what you put to the, your learnings extrapolated. And what could be the 7 habits if somebody has to make financially comfortable? It's the end result. You said about it is reading is not equal to studying. Reading is to the learning. And similarly, the investing is not for making some savings to happen, making some goals to accomplish. And if I have to put those 6 or 7 habits, 7th habit still I can keep secret. What are the 6 habits people
Oh
can
my.
look for?
See, I was myself a fund manager. I was in stock market for almost 8 years, and I was also handling a huge portfolio. Stock market has taught me a lot of things, which I use in my life as well. Uh, one is it is certainly not gambling. Okay, and as we discussed about delayed gratification, see, every day we have a choice between an activity of delayed gratification or instant gratification. Unfortunately, our brain is wired to fall prey for instant gratification. I give you choices: Kapil Sharma or gym. Yeah, green salad or pav bhaji. You don't have to answer. I can see your faces. Now, we know somewhere that green salad is going to help me in the long run, but it's not going to satisfy my taste buds right now. And pav bhaji is going to give me instant gratification, right? But this is the choice which will decide your long-term success. 90% of people will go for pav bhaji, but if you decide to give up your momentary pleasure, your impulsive thrill in favor of a long-term gain, then you stand out and become successful. Same goes with investing. Instead of going for those short-term gains, intraday trading, the more you make the trading duration shorter, more the gambling element. The more you increase the gamut, the duration, it becomes a sensible investment. Yeah, that's what I've learned. So let's not fall prey to these, high frequency trading. No, that's as good as gambling. Yeah. So what is your
Yeah,
answer? Pav bhaji or green salad?
yeah, probably, all of us will say green salad, but it's immediately if we serve both, we'll go for pav bhaji because that tempts you more. And if I can say after one week what you want to eat, we will have to, as a behavioral finance, behavioral economics, we says, yeah, I'll go for green salad.
Yeah.